Hello everyone, my name is Demon King T. Welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch, a game where you go through and you get to review how each of your family members died and why you're the last one remaining. Uh, so let's hop into it. What am I doing? Oh, oh, I got it.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright, how do we look? A little odd. Nice little broken fence. I can zoom.
I lived
Oh, ooh. So triangle is just...
here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, I have to actually move.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Weird. I'm not used to these kind of games. Ones
I
where you have
hadn't
to...
been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Is there like subtitles so I can actually see what's going on with that? No, I just have to... Okay. So there's no run. I just get to walk up to this house.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
You know, what's over this way, actually? Out of curiosity reasons.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Wait, what? Are they just like the same path, different direction? Like same... split to get to the same spot? That's kind of nice, honestly. I actually look at it more.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
No one ever thinks they'll come
But
back
now
to
I
the
have
house.
questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, so yeah, it's the same thing, just down and around the little dirt
The
area.
house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Is there a back door? Let's go find out. Classic chair. Oh, no, that's it.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I was afraid of the house. I mean, okay, that's one way to enter.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Cosmic cuisine, the pleasures of Japanese cooking. North salt, water yeast. Flour salt, water yeast. Raw fowl, the Northwest chef. Interesting titles.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Lady, your house is full of books. Repeating books.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
A lot. Oh, I got a necklace.
Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Huh. Cat sick of fish. Funny.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Only than a granny or
My
grandpa.
mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Grandpa. From coves to stoves. The pleasure of Japanese cooking.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
This house is beautiful. It's big. Wish I had this house. Damn.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank. Let's do this. Oh, okay.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Just the kitchen, so I'm good not to walk back there.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton Finch. If you have information about Milton, call the local Orcas Island Police Department. Wait, no, is there a better angle?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Oh, there's some kind of lock.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
If they're sealed, why is this one open?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Lovely room, actually. Is that like the house?
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is that what the key's for? It is.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, I totally screwed that up.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped
Nope, I can't back up.
behind a painting.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh?
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
No.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm very sorry, guys. 1 second.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
But Mom, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, hold on, Elsa. I'm a little busy.
I kept eating and eating.
What did I just eat?
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Oh no. No, no, little kid, get away from the window.
And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Oh, okay. Oh. There we go.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Wow, how rude of them. They're just paying you no attention. Up here. Over there. Okay, then down here. Get the birdie. Get the birdie.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Eating the mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh.
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits.
Oh, okay. I got it. There we go.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I
Dark.
swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Wait, can like owls actually do that? Just eat things whole like that? First time I've ever heard of that.
A mama rabbit.
Come on, little rabbit. Let us go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
I can't go wrong. What is going on? Like, I know it's not supposed to be funny, but so far I'm just lost. Kind of a weird intro to a horror game.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, where to go?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Oh, there she is.
I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Octopus.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh. That's not a human. Silly me, trying to kick a traffic cone.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Dude, this is brutal so far. Nope. Never mind.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
You would think screaming a little louder than that would help you, buddy. Oh, shit, that's bad. Nope. There we go. Come here, sir.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh no. What big old thing is this gonna be?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
An old pipe. Toilet.
I got closer and closer.
Girls' room.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
You got eaten by an octopus?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Edith. Molly.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Oh.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, Grandma Eddie's. Okay.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's sad.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
A long, long ways. Alright. Ben and Eddie.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Could have, but didn't. I like her way of thinking.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Edith Junior Lake Trip, Sam Photo Award, Conspiracy Now, Edith Interview, Random Junk, My Friend, Bigfoot, Home Movies, Weird America, something, Sam Metal Ceremony.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh, cool. Someone's doing something outside.
It was a pretty big trace.
I kind of miss these kind of sinks in houses. It's a lot of pink squigglies. Am I missing something? Built 1937, Sven Finch.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Aww. There's a secret in this bathroom. Okay. Not, you know, obvious or anything.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Calvin Finch. April 25th, 1950, September 23rd, 1961. Out of the way, please. I need to get up in here.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
That he never talked about.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How sad this is gonna be.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
I don't think about swings and casts, but maybe this is not the best idea.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Weird.
At Barbara's funeral, he
Oh.
swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam,
Oh, too freaky.
dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Trying really hard. Oh boy.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
And he did. Oh. So he fell off the cliff? Damn.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Pretty sure we all did, Edith. Edith, all of us did.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
And with that, guys, I'm going to call it here for today. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like it. Dislike if you dislike it. I hope to see you all, catch you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.